All right, everyone, it has been a while, and I don't want to overwhelm myself in the first 10 seconds of a video after not putting a video out for so long, but I just feel like there's so much stuff that I want to get into, so much stuff that I want to talk about, but in today's video, I really just wanted to focus on my raid account because I think that's all I'm really going to have time for, and I wanted to get into a lot of the stuff that unfortunately I've missed out over the last few months. Now, if you guys are wondering a bit more in details on what's going on there, where I've been, I know I made a brief post on my community page and on my Twitter, kind of getting into a little bit of the details of what's been going on, but my life has been pretty crazy for the last 4 months. I've been extremely busy, extremely stressed out, and not only have I not been making videos, but I actually completely dropped gaming in general for a while. That's how crazy things were, but that's over and done with. I'm slowly getting back to my old self, and I'm actually able to get back in and explore games again, and I wanted to take a look at my raid account after unfortunately being inactive for a very long time. Now, for a little while, I was still logging in and getting like my super quick freebies because a lot of the stuff in this game only takes you like 30 seconds to 60 seconds to actually do. In fact, if you actually go through your dailies, you can even get done your dailies and a lot of your advanced quests in just a few minutes. And I was able to keep that up, but then it got to a point where I was so busy, so stressed out that I wasn't even able to log into the game. And so for a couple of months or so, I haven't even been logging in. And if you guys are wondering about this experience thing, it's because of the new daily login rewards. This is the first one that I've gotten here, which is experience, and it just automatically adds it to your account. So that already is something really cool. I know the last time that I played, they did not have this continuous daily login rewards for everything. They stopped after 270 days. So these look like some pretty cool rewards. Happy to see some gems in there, and of course, a sacred shard that you can get for free just by logging into the game every single day. But man, there's just so much other stuff that I want to get into. If you take a look at the news, I mean, those of you guys who've been playing the game this entire time, you guys probably are aware of all this stuff, but this caught my attention right away. Super happy about this because this is one of the things that was kind of stressing me out a little bit, which is the additional champion storage and the additional artifact storage as well. And this is one of the things that I am really, really bad at, and I need to get better at it because I am a complete hoarder when it comes to artifacts, and there's just so many trash artifacts that I have that I can get rid of, but for some reason I just have a really hard time doing so. So I found myself at the limit of almost 700 for a really, really long time, and I had so much stuff just in my mail, and it was really stressing me out. But now I don't have to worry about that, at least for a little while longer. I'm sure I'll get to that problem, and then I'm really gonna have to face my demons and learn how to actually delete and get rid of artifacts that just really aren't that great, because most of them that I have out of the 700, they still are pretty much trash. So the extra champion space is also really nice as well. Obviously, with all the additional champions that have been added to the game, there's been so many new ones since I've been gone. You know, storage space in this game has been a pretty big issue, and you can see here that my vault is pretty much full of all of my champions that I really never wanted to get myself into a predicament of feeling like I would have to delete champions, because I believe these are all unique champions. I don't have any duplicates right now. I think the only duplicates that I have are legendaries because I didn't get rid of any. Maybe one day they'll actually come out with that legendary dupe system, but you guys can see here at a quick glance at my account and kind of what we are looking at. And honestly, it's just been so long since I've played the game that I'm really overwhelmed as in what to actually do and what to start off with, because it's just really been that long. So if we actually close the vault here, you can see the champions that I have out, some champions that I have ascended. You know, obviously some of the big names here like Apothecary, Kale, Cold Heart, my campaign farmer, of course, Fellhounds. Still remember that. It hasn't been that long that I've completely forgotten everything about the game, but it's just when you haven't played in several months, it's kind of like, oh man, I have so much to do. There's been so much new stuff added. Where do I even begin? And of course, I haven't even really gotten into the Doom Tower. Now, when the first Doom Tower came out, I tried it out a little bit, but I was so busy that I didn't really get that far into it. I barely got through any of it at all. So that's something that I still have yet to explore. But now that we are on the Doom Tower screen here, you can see that something else that might catch your eye here is my arena rating. It's completely reset. That's how long it has been since I have played. I didn't just drop from gold 4 to gold 3 or, gold 4 into the silver tier. I am all the way back to the absolute bottom of everything here. We are in bronze 1 arena, and we are in bronze 4. I wish I was in gold for tag team, but we are in bronze 4 for tag team arena as well. So it'll be interesting to see how difficult it will be to climb back up to gold. I know that arena, back when I was playing the game, it was kind of one of the aspects that there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of attention to, a lot of videos, and a lot of people talking about it because there were a lot of issues with the difficulty, and then they made it easier. It's been so long now, I don't really know exactly where the difficulty is with Arena and if those are still kind of the issues that that people are facing. But another quick general overview of my accounts. Of course, I've got a massive pile of gems. If you guys are wondering, for the last couple of months of me playing the game, I wasn't spending money on the game. So all these gems that I have, it's not like I went on a crazy spending spree and I bought a bunch of gems. These are accumulated over a very, very long period of time, and I just haven't spent them. They've been there for a long time. Even if you actually go back to videos that I posted many months ago, back when I was more active on YouTube, you guys will see that I still had a bunch of gems from back then. Those are the same gems. So, I have them there. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. It's not really one of the things that I'm super focused on, but I know I also have a decent amount of shards here as well. I haven't done any summons since my last videos, so I've got a good chunk of 142 ancient shards, 16 void shards, 6 sacred shards. Whenever a decent opportunity comes up to pop those, I guess I will. And of course, I've got my massive stockpile of energy, because that's going to be one of the things that happens when you don't play the game, is you still get your freebies for logging in, and I was able to keep that up for a while, just logging in and getting my my energy, my dailies, my advanced quests, my login rewards, all that sort of stuff here. But I wasn't able to actually spend the time to go through and burn it, so I have a completely ridiculous amount, 56,476 energy right here. I know it drives me a bit crazy. I'm sure it drives a lot of you guys a bit crazy as well, considering the cap is 130 energy, so you don't regenerate energy whenever you have more than that. But if you're inactive, if you haven't been playing for a while, that's just kind of one of the things that is going to happen. So need to start working on that. I'm just so overwhelmed, though. I do need your guys' help on kind of what to do. What area of the game should I really tackle on first? What are some of the new really awesome champions that came out? What's really going on with the Doom Tower? Are there any strategies? The hard difficulty, the normal difficulty, how should I really go about doing that? And I'm sure over the coming days and weeks, I will figure things out a little bit more. But I want to end off the video here. I don't want this to be a long video, because I mentioned at the start, I didn't want to get too overwhelmed. I still obviously feel that way, but that's why I wanted to keep it a bit concise here. And I'll kind of tackle, each thing individually in a bit more detail. But I don't want to make any kind of crazy promises. It's not like I'm going to be making a ton of videos right off the bat. I'm still kind of adjusting, getting back to normal after having a very crazy life over the last 4 months. It's honestly, unfortunately, been some of the worst and most difficult 4 months of my life. The last 4 months of 2020, of course, with everything that's going on, I've been working too much. I did not enjoy my job. It was not the job that I was really, the description was not really what it actually turned out to be, and it was not really a very great chapter in my life. So I'm pretty happy that that is coming to an end. I'm gonna hopefully be able to transition back into playing more games, having fun, and doing the things that I enjoy, such as putting videos out there. So no crazy promises. It might be a bit slow to start things off, but hopefully as time goes on, I'll be able to get back to my old self and have fun making videos and all that sort of stuff. So more info to come soon. Keep an eye on social media and that sort of stuff. But for the time being, thank you for watching. Have a great one. And I'll say it. This is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.